What's up, family? Gerald the Bossman here. You're tuned into the Bossman Show on AM 1010, AM 1430, 1055 The King. Let the King out at 105theking.com and the Bossman Show at bossmanshow.com. Hit me up on Instagram, The Bossman Show, Twitter at Bossman Show, and Facebook, Bossman Show. It's the Bossman on your radio.
Listen to the Bossman Show with your host, JR, Saturdays at 9 a.m. right here on AM 1010, The King.
What's up, good people? BetOnline is your number one source for all your betting needs. The latest odds, lines, and matchup reports for baseball, boxing, golf, and more. BetOnline continues to be the fastest and easiest way to place your wagers, including live betting and your favorite casino and card games available to play right from your phone. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today and get in on the action. Remember to use your promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, for your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, where the game starts. Folks, back on the Bossman Show, front of the show, new guy in Las Cruces taking over that program, New Mexico State Aggies. It's my man Jay Hooten. It's a Hooten on the Bossman Show. Jay Hooten, what's up, my man? I love the background right there, them mountains behind you, man.
I appreciate it. That's actually that's our campus right there. Beautiful. So, but no, I appreciate you having me on. It's always good being with one of the best, and talking a little bit of Aggie basketball today.
I hear that, man. I must ask you, man, I know you've been at St. Louis a long time, man. So for you and your family, what about the opportunity to present itself to you to say, hey, this is my time to make this move and come to New Mexico State and help train this program around and help build the St. Houston here in Las Cruces?
It wasn't an easy decision, by all means. But like you said, JR, just being somewhere for so long, 19 years in one place, you get so many friends, and then you just kind of get adapted to the same office and the same drive to work every day and the same drive home, and and then just people. I think people always make a difference, right? You have so many friends and people that almost you call family now. So it wasn't an easy decision by all means, but I just thought when the opportunity presented itself, New Mexico State has just always been known as a basketball university. And, the people here just love basketball. And we just felt like it was time, to go out there and, just kind of stick your foot in the water a little bit and see what it was like. And, the move so far has been amazing. These people have been just, open armed, and, we're just excited to be here, and it's a challenge. The challenge it'll be tough, but we're excited about the challenge.
And you all are going to Conference USA, which means I'll see you. You'll be playing, hopefully, in Atlanta. Just get us all stated real soon. Middle Tennessee, which is down the road from my house in Nashville, like I told you about. So I'll get to see you three times. West Kentucky as well. So it's like I see places to catch you play, and I will be cheering for you because you my guy. I see you coming close by, right by my house. I love it, man.
I appreciate it. We'll have an opportunity to grab some lunch or some dinner for sure, and we'll get you over there back behind our bench somewhere. So excited about the new challenge of a new league as well. Even if I would have stayed at Sam Houston going into the Conference USA. But, you just get to play a lot of different venues. I've never been to Western Kentucky and never been to Middle Tennessee or Liberty, any of those places. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I know there's some great coaches in that league and some tremendous talent and tremendous teams.
I can tell you a secret about Middle Tennessee. It's cold in that gym.
Oh man.
From being at Tennessee State, you playing down there. That
Yeah.
gym is historically cold by
Oh,
design. It's
that's
like you
not
in an
good.
ice box down there, man.
We're gonna
Welcome to
have
the
to
man.
wear quarter zips on that one, huh?
Yes,
No
yes, indeed.
polos.
No polo quarters is for real. Like, yeah, some
No
ice on that
polos.
court, man. Like, it is that gym is always freezing cold in Middle Tennessee in Murfreesboro, man. So yeah, that's a little tip from me to play down.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna remember that when we pack on that trip.
Yes, indeed. And I love the staff you hired, man. You got to hire a high quality staff. You brought some people with you, Sam Houston State, to talk about hiring a quality staff, having good people around you who you trust to know how you want to run things and help push your vision on the players and program in general.
Yeah, I thought taking the job, one of the most important things, just from some of the things that we were going to have to deal with from last year. I just thought, having a solid staff was going to be one of the number one things right off the bat. And, and as you said, JR, just to bring a couple of guys with me that were familiar with me, one that had played for me before. And then obviously hiring, a guy that was on my staff last year, and then, bringing Kenneth Mangrum back, who worked for me back in 2013 and 14. It was just a start. And then Robert Guster, I've known him since back when he was a player. We've known each other 25, 30 years. And then Zach Satembry, who's a young and up and coming guy, who's a, extremely hard worker and who's been over in your area in the neck of the woods, as far as a lot of recruiting background. So I'm super excited about our staff. They've done a great job of bringing in some good talent. We've got 10 signed right now. We've still got 3 to go. But I like where we're at right now. And, we just got to finish. Just like anything else, JR, you got to finish.
I noticed you got 3 guys on your roster from Georgia, 2 from my area as well, Metro Atlanta area. So talk about that, be able to tap in here and get guys from here, come out there, man. And I feel like it's gonna be good. You got Georgia guys on your roster, and you coming to a conference where you play, they come home too and play against their hometown team per se at Kennesaw State.
Yeah, I think a lot of that just had to do with our assistants and their relationships with some of their people. But also just, me. I mean, we're always going to recruit the South real hard. And there's so much talent in Georgia. These guys and I think we actually have maybe 4 on our roster from Georgia. But it's a hotbed for sure for basketball and for just athletes and talent in general. Mississippi, all those areas are going to be areas that we stay in and continue to recruit, just like we did in Texas there. But I'm excited about those guys and, looking forward to getting them out here for summer school and get started here in the next 2 weeks.
No doubt. You know what, Jay Hoot, man, being in Conference USA, it's really the USA for real, but you got to go to Virginia, Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky. It's really the Conference USA for real. This name fits for real because you all are very much spread out over this country, man. But it gets you people's eyeballs on you. You get in homes that footprint. So like you said, man, you can recruit nationally because of how national your conference is, how far it spans.
Yeah, last year, out of 32 leagues in the country, Conference USA was ranked 10th. And we played in a great league in the WAC last year, and it was ranked 11th. So, I think there's going to be some familiarity with, like the teams that you're playing, just due to recruiting and being in those areas, as you said before. But, you look at our league right now, as you said, the footprint, the only drive we're going to have is to UTEP. Other than that, we'll have to fly almost every trip. And so I'm assuming, I haven't seen our conference schedule. It'll come out next month, but I'm assuming they'll put us with partners. And so, like, for example, when we come over your neck of the woods, we'll stay and play 2 or 3 games while we're there before we come back. So it'll be a lot of travel, but there was a lot of travel in the WAC too. And I think just, JR, I think those days of having the old, Southwest Conference where, you played Houston and Baylor and Texas and everybody just went bus to bus to bus. I think those days are probably far and between and gone.
No doubt. I totally agree with that, man. I can only imagine. For me, I remember our longest bus trip was to Eastern Illinois for us. That was our longest trip on the bus, Tennessee State.
How far was that?
5 hours. The
Charleston. That's not too bad.
Illinois, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why they don't want. That's why they don't want to lead OVC quite easy because it's able to save them more money for his busing.
Yeah.
Because personally, I'd rather be in the SWAC. It makes more sense than the
Right.
SWAC for us. But
Right.
I know why the OVC is really a bus league. Even with Lindenwood now, it's still 5 hours to St. Louis and past hours to St. Charles. It's not that far away. So it's like, so I understand it. But now for them, Western Illinois is gonna be the worst trip now to Macomb, Illinois. It's gonna be the worst trip for Tennessee State now.
Yeah, when we were in the Southland, it was a bus trip. It was a bus league, and we never had to hardly get on an airplane except for in the fall. But it's convenient for us, and we'll have a lot of charter trips. Probably the long ones and the ones that are difficult we'll charter, and it's just it's a great challenge for sure. And again, you're playing new teams, new coaches. Be new scouting reports, and I know there's just a lot of really, really good coaches in that league, and we'll have to be ready to go by then for sure.
No, I can tell you a quick story. The funny thing for us was we would bust the Martin same day, Murray State same day, Eastern Kentucky same day, Moorhead same. We wasn't staying overnight nowhere. We was going on the bus trip on the same day.
Holy cow!
And come back the same day. AAU went up. We can't say AAU went up.
Man, y'all probably had to leave like at 5 or 6 in the morning just to get there and get a
meal. Game.
Yeah, get a meal in.
Yeah, we wasn't staying nowhere, man. Tennessee Tech, MTSU, Austin P, those all same day bus trips will take you come back.
These guys have no idea how good they have it nowadays, do they?
No, they do not, man. You get to cry on the bus, all sweaty back, man. It was
man.
No shower.
I was thinking to say, knowing that not everybody's going to take a shower either. So
yeah.
And then you know how it was back then. You're putting that cologne on a funky body.
The Axe spray, yes, sir. Hey, go hug mom and dad.
Yeah.
You gotta have no clue about that, man. No clue about that.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yes, indeed. As you see, you have guys coming on campus, man. So how's it been getting to meet these guys, man, and talk to them as you build relationships with them? Then get to have them on campus. I know when I was at Tennessee State, I played my best around all my guys. Here in Atlanta, I wasn't focused. So I know when you're with your guys, man, it makes you lock in more, hold you more accountable, man. So I feel like you build those relationships with your teammates during this time of year. When the adversity hits, you already been through something together with them gases you're running, them sprints you're running, them weightlifting you're doing. So how happy you meet these young men, man, and build a rapport with them, but have them there real soon.
Yeah, that's a really good point by you. We've got 2 here right now, and ate dinner with them last night for the first time, and it's 2 guys from separate. In fact, it's two of our guys that actually competed against each other last year, and now they're on the same team. So it's going to be fun. That's going to be a lot of fun. The hard part, JR, will be that we've got 13 of them. We have 13 new guys, and only one guy on the team has played for me before. So there's going to be a lot of getting to know each other, and then getting to know me and our style and our philosophy. But that's the fun part, man. That's why we do this, is just trying to build a team, build a culture, build a family, and putting it all together. They're all starting to come in a little bit. We've got another one coming in today, a couple of this weekend, and then hopefully by next week or so, we'll have all. Well, we've only got 10 signed right now, so hopefully we'll have 10 here by then. And who knows, we may sign 2 or 3 more by then and have them all here. But I'm just excited to start working. That's what you want to do, is get on the court, get out on that court and start practicing, and just kind of start seeing what we have, and, putting it together and starting to mold it into a team.
That's my dad always tell me, Jay, he loved when he got a chance just to put the pieces together. He had to kind of figure out how this all fits and meshes together. He says the fun for him as being a coach. I can see that too, trying to figure out that puzzle of who works with who. So when you get them on campus, Jay, it's going to be a lot of just individual work. You're going to try to really see what you have, and then kind of assess from there with them being all new guys.
Yeah, we're in a really weird predicament because we're behind, and we have 13 new guys, and we've got to build that team, but also, we got to put our stuff in. Normally, JR, when you have 5, 6, 7, 8 guys back, you have a little more time, and then the older guys can teach the newer guys, but we're kind of going to all be learning together. And so, but we also have to understand our season is the longest season there is. Everybody else's seasons are about half of ours. So you don't want to go too much too soon and then wear a guy out or get a guy injured, something that may be long-term injury. You don't want that. So, we're going to take it easy. When they get here, we'll start some individual skill development and some conditioning, lifting, just some things to kind of get them in and see what, like how we want to do things, how we want it ran. But there pretty soon after that, we're going to have to start putting in our defensive philosophy, our terminology, our language, things like that. And then I'll be honest, really right now, I'm not positive how we'll play offensively. We'll get up and down like we always do, but like X's and O's wise, I think the last 2 or 3 people we sign will tell us a little bit about how we're going to play.
No doubt, because I feel like you and I both know this defense trap. We get a defense right, we can have a chance to win some games. Because the Denver Nuggets, we saw an example holding people not scoring the ball. That gives you opportunity every night. So I feel like
it was fun watching Denver play. Everybody gave Jokic, all the pub and Murray, and they deservedly earned it. But to me, the biggest thing about their team was watching them communicate on defense and fly around and rotate. They had a lot of interchangeable parts, and and Jokic is so smart. He knew how to play with space and how to be in the right positions defensively. But to watch those guys fly around and switch and do all those different things, they were hard to score on. And I think you're right. I mean, defense wins championships. We know that. I feel good about what we've put together thus far as defensively. I think we have a lot of interchangeable parts. We have some guys with versatility, and I think we'll be able to really get up in pressure and do the things that we've always done here defensively.
And the shocker, J-Hoop, Atlanta Hawks beat the Denver Nuggets twice this year. And a certain person didn't play the games we beat them.
Yeah, basketball is a weird game. I mean, I think like maybe more than any other sport, basketball is all about how you're playing at the time and at the moment. Yes. And you want your team to get better and better and better as the year goes on, and just gradually get better. But at the end of the year, especially tournament time, that's when you want to play your best. And you also have to be lucky. You want to be lucky at that point in time in the season as well.
No doubt. Let's one more for you, Jay. Who is this, man? Food down there, man. How's the food in Las Cruces, man? How's your options been so far, man?
Amazing. There's so many things that are great about this place. I was, when you come and play at places and you've never spent time here, then you don't really know, right? You just, you come in, you stay at a hotel, you go to the gym, and then you go home. So you don't get to see actual city, and you don't get to see the culture and the things like that here. And man, this city is like 120,000 people. It's bigger than anywhere I've lived in the last 30 years. It's not as big as where I'm from, but once I went to college, this place is bigger than those. And so there's a lot more things to do. But food is tremendous. They have a lot of really, really good food places. Of course, we have the authentic, real Mexican food here. You learn real quickly here. You're either a red or a green or a Christmas guy, and you got to pick one of those for sure. And everywhere you go to eat, they're going to ask you that, or you're going to have to tell them what you want. But the food's great. There's a lot of options here. My family got out here about 3 weeks ago, I guess. And we're still in the process of finding a house and trying to sell ours back in Texas. But here they go year-round school. So my children, they start school here in about a month. So they're looking forward to that start in their new school. And my daughter's already started her summer volleyball. So they're practicing like 5 to 8 every evening. And then my son's just playing tennis every day and getting a chance to work with a lot of different coaches. Playing in a lot of different tournaments, and my wife's being a mom right now. She's been amazing in this whole process and doing a great job of just taking care of our family and trying to find us a home. And we're really excited about this next chapter. This has always been, as you said, JR, this has been a basketball place and a place that guys have won big here. And we're just excited about trying to get everything from last year erased and just moving on and moving forward.
Well, I hear that, Jay Hooten. Well, I'm gonna be in your corner all the way through, man. Like I told you, I'll be behind the bench cheering for you when you come out this way to play because that can happen. So I'll be right there cheering for you, my brother.
I appreciate you, man, and always appreciate you having me on. You're the best.
Thanks, buddy. Thank you so much, man.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate you, man.
All right. What's up, good people? BetOnline is your number one source for all your betting needs. The latest odds, lines, and matchup reports for baseball, boxing, golf, and more. BetOnline continues to be the fastest and easiest way to place your wagers, including live betting and your favorite casino and card games available to play right from your phone. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today and get in on the action. Remember to use your promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, for your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Bet online where the game starts. What's up, family? Jared the Bossman here. You're tuned into the Bossman Show on AM 1010, AM 1430, 1055 The King. Check The King out at 105theking.com and the Bossman Show at bossmanshow.com. Hit me up on Instagram, The Bossman Show, Twitter at Bossman Show, and Facebook, Bossman Show. It's the Bossman on your radio.
Listen to The Bossman Show with your host, JR, Saturdays at 9 a.m. right here on AM 1010, The King.